Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. John Jay is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Span is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Schreiber will put this one away, and his side is retired. Striding into the box, number 53.
Leading up for the Giants, left fielder, number 53.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. 1 game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Zobrist on to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lays off 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Baseman Chris Bryant.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping up to the plate, number 8. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Kelby Tomlinson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He got to check his eyes. He was really late.
Throw on to first gets him in the. Here's Javier Baez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding in, Ben Zobrist. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Span will make the catch, and the side is. Stepping into the box, Joaquin Schreiber. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 53. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bryant is there, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. Riding in once again, Justin Smoke. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him.
A swing and a miss. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Cubs,
into the windup and the pitch.
Jason Hayward.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat.
Number 13.
Ready for another chance. Alex Avila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Pitch on its way to Avila. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pilar going back, and it's off the 4th archway. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. So stepping in.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. First pitch on its way. Eric Hosmer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again.
The designated hitter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so It'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A wave and a miss. 4 runs here in this half inning. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Standing in, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Will Smith.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 13.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2 count and the pitch. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Then Zobrist.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now is John Jay. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Jason Hayward now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Fouled back. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Schreiber is there, and he puts it away to stop the. Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 35.
And a ball. 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Quintana gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hayward going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 13.
He takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Kyle
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Number 8 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a bat. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Nick.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now. 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Joaquin Schreiber. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. Derek Law takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 64.
Out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ben Zobrist is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
John Jay.
John Jay is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats. Out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end. Striding in once again, number 53. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On the ground up the middle. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that's off his leg on the mound. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hayward.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is line to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first is Avila. He'll take the turn for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 35, Eric.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Span at the track. The wall. Gone. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Span looks up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Pulled toward right center field. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. Around second now and headed for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple. Here's Javier Baez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.